Mabuhay, this is Bob from Love Beyond the Sea. This is a channel about foreigner and Filipino relationships. And for now, I'm going to take a quick break from the relationship part and talk about something that's related to that that's very important. That is getting to the Philippines and the higher increasing sky-high costs of airline tickets. Please subscribe here to Love Beyond the Sea. I want to help you find and stay with a Filipino wife. This comes from GoBankingRates.com. It's from August of 2023, but it's still applicable today. And it'll talk about 7 factors impacting these prices. Now, I just looked for myself and my wife, excuse me, and we usually pay $1,500 minimum, $1,600 usually the maximum per person. So $3,200 for us to go from Nebraska to Manila in the Philippines. $3,200. That's what it's always been, no more. However, looking at it today, if we were to go next month, it would be like $6,450, almost double. And I was helping a friend of mine look for tickets, and his was way expensive, and then I checked ours, and sure enough, just as expensive. So here's 7 reasons why from this article. Number 1, increased fuel costs. And please leave a comment if you've been affected by this. Increased fuel costs. Jet fuel represents a substantial expense for airlines, although fuel prices have declined by 24% since this time last year. According to this article, they have risen then between 8.4% between June and July of last year, and continues to rise. And that is a problem. Jet fuel prices are considerable cost for airlines and remain about 16% higher than pre-pandemic levels. So says a lead economist at the travel app Hopper. And though the fuel costs have improved considerably in the last 15 months, they say prices remain the highest they've been since late 2014. So that's one of the reasons you might find out that, wow, what happened here? It's a lot more expensive than I went the first time. Or maybe you're having second thoughts now about going for the first time. 2, the need to circumvent Russian airspace. In addition to the Russia-Ukraine war driving up oil and fuel prices, the conflict has also created challenges for international flights. Russia has banned roughly 36 countries, including all countries in the European Union, from flying through Russian airspace. This creates longer flights for airlines that travel from Europe to Asia. This can have a ripple effect where fewer planes are available for other flights, such as from Europe or Asia to the United States. 3, staffing shortages. The U.S. faces a shortage of, get this, 3,000, make that 32,000 pilots, mechanics, and air traffic controllers, according to CBS News. 32,000. Not only is this creating flight cancellations and delays, but it's driving up prices since fewer flights are available for travelers. Number 4, reduced supply. Due to staffing shortages and aging equipment, there are roughly 18% fewer seats available on U.S. planes today compared to 2019. In the past 5 years, there have been 48% fewer flights on some of the nation's busiest routes between the nation's largest airports. And experts told CBS News that the issue could continue for a decade. Until it gets sorted out, travelers are unlikely to see cheap flights. Number 5, increased demand. The flight shortage, of course, drives up prices, but increased demand for air travel compounds the problem. More people are shopping for fewer flights. More people, fewer flights, which means airlines can get away with charging more. For the first time since 2020, there is a population ready, eager, and able to travel. And they say thanks to a strong economy, in spite of inflation and rising interest rates, people are finding the money to take that dream vacation or a visit to a far-flung friends and family. Global leisure travel rose by 31% in March of 2023 compared to March of 2019. So there is an increased demand. The number 6 point, aging airline infrastructure. This kind of worries me. When Southwest Airlines canceled more than 15,700 flights during last year's December holiday season, it pointed to infrastructure problems across the industry. Southwest is not the only airline with aging IT infrastructure. An NPR article pointed out that Sprint, American Airlines, and Delta experienced similar, quote, operational meltdowns. As airlines look to upgrade their IT systems, these expenses could be passed down to consumers or customers in the form of higher ticket prices. Number 7, hidden costs and fees. It's not just airline flights that are so expensive. In this article in 2023, some airlines charge extra for priority boarding or even to choose the seat you'd like on the plane. We've always tried to choose our positions. I like to sit on the end because I'm taller and maybe I can put my foot out a little bit. I also like to be able to stand because of my back, and I kind of like to sit close to the restroom, so kind of close to the one in the back of the plane. Most have baggage fees for checked luggage, and some, like Sprint, even charge for carry-on bags. Well, you get the idea here of 7 reasons why flights are so expensive right now. So if you are planning on making a flight to the Philippines in the next 6 months, and I know some of you are because you've told me, you might do well to check on your possible ways to get there and see what the prices are. And if you've been there before, there are probably more now, a lot more, than they were before you went. And if you have a travel agent, perhaps they can help you with if and when the prices might go down here in 2024. Again, we're used to paying about $1,600 per ticket to get to Manila from Nebraska. Right now they're going for like, $3,200 per ticket instead of $1,600. So that's about double the cost. Whether it's a good 24-hour flight, between the 3 flights, or even 31 hours, the price is the same, and that's the best price we can get. We're not looking to go to the Philippines in 2024, but if you are, please check those airline prices if you're planning on going to meet your love beyond the sea.